Hi everyone, welcome to my channel again. In this video, let's discuss about anemia, a most common condition seen in India, especially in women population. In this video, let's discuss why anemia is more common in India and also let's debug some of the common myths associated with anemia and iron-rich foods. Let's get started.
So, what is anemia? Anemia simply means low healthy red blood cells or low hemoglobin in your blood. A woman is said to be anemic if she has less than 12 grams per deciliter of hemoglobin in blood. For a man, it is 13 grams per deciliter. So, how common is anemia? As per National Health Survey 5, 25% of men are anemic, 57% of women are anemic, and 67% of children are anemic. But a recent study by St. John's Medical College, Bangalore, shows that these numbers are a bit overestimated, but even their studies show that more than 40% of women suffer anemia. Hence, it's important to discuss this issue. There are many different types of anemia and each has a different cause including genetic cause. In this video, we will be discussing only about anemia caused by nutritional deficiency, particularly iron deficiency anemia, which is the most common type. So how much of iron do we need per day? Men need 19 milligram, women need 29 milligram and children need 15 milligram. But do you know that the actual physiological requirement for iron is very less? For example, even though it's recommended that a woman should consume 29 milligram of iron, the need for iron is just 1.2 milligram per day. We need to consume more iron than we actually need because the absorption of iron is very poor in our body. To understand the absorption of iron, we must first know the two types of iron we get from food. The iron we get from animal sources like chicken, fish, beef, etc. are called heme iron. But the iron we get from plant-based foods like green leafy vegetables are called as non-heme iron. Our body can absorb heme iron, that is the iron we get from animals, better than non-heme iron that we get from plants. On an average, our body can absorb only 25% of heme iron, but the absorption of non-heme iron is often less than 10% and it may fall as low as 1% depending upon the composition of our meal. There are many anti-nutrients that can inhibit non-heme iron absorption in our body. Legumes and grains have phytates, tea has tannins, coffee has chlorogenic acid and so on. Apart from these, even presence of calcium can interfere with iron absorption. Hence, do not consume tea, coffee or do not take calcium supplements immediately after a meal. Contrary to popular advice you get from people and social media, red colored foods will not help in improving iron deficiency. Let's debunk few of them now. People may advise you to take pomegranate, but do you know how much of iron do you get from it? It's just 0.3 milligrams per 100 grams. And also, it's a non-heme iron and hence absorption is very low. So even if you consume 1 kg of pomegranate, you may not be able to meet your daily requirement. Dates follow the list. Very few dates are high in iron, but not all. The usual dates you get in Indian market contains less than 1 milligram per 100 grams. Here is a screenshot of nutritional value of a popular brand we get in India. Beetroots are again low in iron. They have only 0.8 grams per 100 grams, but beetroot leaves are high in iron, which can provide you 3 grams per 100 grams. Hence, it's sensible to include beetroot leaves than beetroot in our diet for iron. Now, let's discuss about foods that can improve iron deficiency. Heme iron are absorbed better in our body and hence, if you are a non-vegetarian, include meat in your diet. But iron content in chicken is only 1.3 mg per 100 grams. So, the best source of iron are organ meats like spleen, liver, heart of other animals. By just consuming 100 grams of organ meat, you can easily meet the iron requirement for the day. Another best source of iron is cattle blood. Yes, you heard me right. Blood of animals are excellent source of iron. By just consuming 50 grams of blood, you can easily meet your iron requirement. Looks weird, but cattle blood is consumed as food in many parts of the world, including India. Goat's blood fry is famous in Tamil Nadu, pig's blood cake in Taiwan, hematogenum, a nutri-bar made with cow's blood, is famous in Russia.
Let's now discuss about vegetarian sources, that is non-heme iron. Soy and soy products like tofu, edamame are good sources of iron. Legumes and pulses like chickpeas, beans, peas are good sources of iron. Even lentils are good sources of iron.
Whole grains, including millets, are very good sources of iron. Pearl millet can provide you 11 milligrams of iron per 100 grams. Hence, include variety of millets in your diet like pearl millet, kodo millet, ragi, little millet, and so on. Even research says that regular consumption of millets can improve hemoglobin levels and help us tackle iron deficiency anemia. Green leafy vegetables are excellent sources of iron, especially moringa, amaranth, spinach, and beetroot leaves. Mushrooms are also rich in iron. Seeds and nuts can also provide us iron. Sunflower seeds are excellent sources of iron.
As we already discussed, the problem with iron deficiency is not about getting enough iron through diet, but making our body absorb it better. Let's now discuss what can we do to increase iron absorption. The first and foremost thing is vitamin C. Taking vitamin C rich foods along with meal is proven to enhance non-heme iron absorption. Hence, include citrus fruits in your meal. Other vitamin C rich foods that you can include in your diet are tomatoes, capsicum, green chilies, etc. Other things that you can do to increase iron absorption are soaking, blanching, sprouting, and fermenting. Soaking your grains and legumes can reduce the phytate contents in them, and blanching your green leafy vegetables can also reduce the anti nutrients in the food. Blanching simply means that soaking vegetables in boiling water for few minutes and immediately cooling them by immersing in ice cold water. Sprouting is an excellent way to increase iron absorption. Sprouting not only reduces anti nutrients but also increases vitamin C in food. Hence, sprouting legumes and pulses and whole grains will enhance iron absorption. Fermenting is a magical key. Yes, fermenting rice can increase iron in them by more than 200%. Let's see what research says about fermentation. 100 grams of fermented sour rice contains 73.91 milligrams of iron. Fermentation of millets tripled the bioavailability of iron. Fermenting idli dosa batter increases bioavailability by 127 to 277% depending on dal rice ratio. Finally, cooking in iron utensil can increase iron content in your food by small amount. So stir fry your greens in iron kadai. Let's sum up. Iron from animal sources are better absorbed than plant sources. Helping our body to absorb more iron is very important. Consume vitamin C rich food along with meals or take a supplement. Do not take calcium supplement immediately after your meal. Avoid coffee and tea immediately after a meal. Whole grains like millets and legumes are rich in iron. Soak your legumes overnight. Consume sprouts. Fermented foods are best. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you find this content useful. Let's all work towards Anemia Mukt Bharat. Thanks for watching. Meet you all in my next video. Good day.